Hey folks, how you doing? How have you been? Laducium here, playing some more Hearthstone. I'm going to play some more ranked games, and I think I'm going to play as a mage. I haven't played this in a little while, and it's my secret deck. Shh, it's a secret. You got to say it quick and loud, because otherwise nobody would hear you whispering. Anyway, we're going to see if we get a worthy opponent, or swarthy opponent, whatever, either or. But looks like we did get ourselves a priest, and it's Brooks Ultra. Welcome, Brooks Ultra. How you doing? Hopefully we do well, and we kick your ass. What are we going to start off with? Let's start off with Mad Scientist. Ice Barrier is an alright secret, and I think an Arcane Intellect. You know what? I'm going to throw back Ice Barrier. I don't need it. Ethereal Arcanist might be a better choice, especially if I can get the Mad Scientist into the game first and get it to give me a secret. Duplicate could be really good with the Ethereal Arcanist as well. And we'll see what the priest has up his sleeve, up his priesty sleeve. Do I really want to play Mad Scientist? Not 100%, because I do want Duplicate in there, duplicating stuff for me. And I'm kind of concerned that Mad Scientist would screw it up. Now he's going to play Zombie Chow and the Undertaker. It's kind of annoying. Another ethereal Arcanist. So yeah, I'll play the Mad Scientist. Although he can kill it so easily and heal himself. This could be bad if he gets the Akanai Soul Priest, which will then turn this from 5 health to 5 damage to me. So, yeah, I was afraid of that. Does give me a secret, though. What's the secret? Mirror Entity? Well, I do get a Loot Hoarder. And he doesn't get a card, but he's going to attack my Loot Hoarder and give me an Ice Barrier. Wonderful. So none of these things really help me out. Flame Strike will help me eventually. Let's play the Duplicate. And next turn we can play the Ethereal Arcanist. So, yeah, I'm still 4 turns away from Flame Strike. And this is going to get him a card. Oh, yeah, he's just checking to see if that's an Ice Barrier. That Ice Barrier is going to be very handy in a little bit. And this is going to get out of Flame Strike range very soon at this rate, if I can't do something about it. Ethereal Arcanist, of course. There it goes. Suddenly becomes a 5/5. Yeah. I mean, I like the fact that I'll get more Ethereal Arcanists, but I don't like the fact that I can't do anything for quite a while. He's going to wonder. And a Shadow Word Death, of course, will be pretty bad. What do you have for 4 mana? Dark Iron Dwarf. Okay. I'll get you a card. And then what? What are you going to do for 1? I'd really like to kill that Undertaker. No, you're going to heal me, though. And get me more Ethereal Arcanists, of course. Boom. Alright. More unfortunate damage. Frostbolt. Yeah. Methinks that is a good idea. Boom. Can't let that get too out of control. Now I can clear the board eventually with Flame Strike, so things are looking a little bit better. Still 2 turns away, but next turn I could use Ice Barrier, Arcane Intellect. Unfortunately, if I drop the Ice Barrier, of course, the Ethereal Arcanist can't, Ethereal Arcanist up, but whatever. Another Zombie Chow, good. It's more health when I use Flame Strike. Yeah, I think I need to keep myself alive, though. Let's go ahead and Ice Barrier. Let's go ahead and draw some cards. Kirantor Mage, Mirror Images could be useful eventually. For now, we'll just take some damage and be ready to Flame Strike the crap out of this when the time is right. Hopefully it doesn't have a Akanai Soul Priest. Eventually, that Mirror Image is going to come in very handy with all of the Ethereal Arcanists I can drop, assuming I can also play a secret. But for now, I just want to make sure I have lots of health to get that far. Sylvanas wouldn't have been a bad thing to play either, all things considered. But it's okay. Maybe I should have played Sylvanas. But I had no idea I was going to draw a mirror image. So, wonderful. Another card I can clear out with Flame Strike. And a mirror entity. Alright, this is very nice. Clears everything out, heals me for 5. Now, we can mirror entity, mirror image, Ethereal Arcanist. And go from there. Or Kirantor Mage, mirror entity, mirror image, Ethereal Arcanist, which sounds even better. And that cut down all of his creatures, and he's down to 6 cards. He has Loatheb, so that'll slow my roll a little bit. But not as badly as you would think, because I can still Kirantor Mage. I can still... Maybe we'll counterspell and play the Ethereal Arcanist, because that will come to a 5/5, and it will counter any spells that he might want to use to kill it. So he could run Loatheb into me if he wanted to, but that's about it. Boot it, or he can run Loatheb into my Kirantor Mage and then heal it, or he can use Power Word Shield. Well, at least that counters that, and he doesn't get a card. It's not the best use of it, but whatever. And he has another one. And then, of course, he's going to heal Loatheb, I'm sure, and throw out a Northshire Cleric, which is annoying, but I have to kill Loatheb. I can't let that... Oh, never mind. He's going to do that. Fine. Duh. Can play that game. Mirror Image. Mirror Entity. Ethereal Arcanist. And we'll attack. Boom. 5/5. Don't Holy Nova. Please. I said please. Loatheb might have been a better play than the Ethereal Arcanist, but I figured with the secret I should get that out there. No, he doesn't have Holy Nova because he would have done it. He will get a card, or maybe more, depending on what kind of heals he does. Yes. Brooks Ultra, what are you going to do? Decisions, decisions. Shadow or Death. Okay. It's bound to happen. It's annoying. Oh well. Another Flame Strike would be great. There's my Mirror Entity. He's going to run that in there. Okay. He thinks it might be time for Loatheb. Loatheb, Arcane Intellect. Then, I don't know. Kill some stuff. Also depends on what I get. Frostbolt. Yeah. Let's kill your Loatheb. Let's hit it with our hero ability. I think I should play my own Loatheb. And let's see what I get from this. Hopefully it's something good. Hey! Guess who it is? Kel'Thuzad. So I get my Kirantor Mage back. I got a free Kel'Thuzad. He can kill it. Or worse yet, he might mind control it. Should be really bad for me. Or he might mass dispel everything. Still a 6/8. I can work with that. So, still have to deal with it. And not much else you can do this turn. You have 1 mana. Yep, you can do that. But you can't heal it. So, there's that to consider. And then, yep, you can do that. I'm going to save the Flame Strike. I don't see a need. Kill that with that. Kill that with that. Let's see what we get with Arcane Intellect, Fireball, and Kern. And so I think I'll play the Ethereal Arcanist and hope I can get a secret. Eventually, I have 9 cards, and I know I must have at least another duplicate in there, another Ice Barrier, and another Mirror Image, and another Counter Spell. So I should have 4 potential secrets that I can draw. So he plays the Akanai Soul Priest, which he can use the hero ability to kill my Karantor Mage. Circle of Healing will do 4 damage to everything. That's very frustrating. And then another 2 damage to Kel'Thuzad. But anything else on a Harvest Golem. Alright, well there's Duplicate, which is actually really good. Because that'll give me 2 Kel'Thuzads. So we'll do that, and we'll hit him directly. And we're going to see what he does. But I'm hoping he just runs the 2-3 into my 6-2. Thank you. Kel'Thuzad is. I got 2. Haha. Well played. Well played indeed. So, guess what I can do? Lots and lots of taunts. Who will obey the call of Kel'Thuzad. Don't have another silence though, please. Because that would be annoying. But that's funny that he's got his own Kel'Thuzad. Sludge Belcher. My taunts will be back. I hope you realize this. So how am I gonna get by this? Well, he thinks we Fireball. Yeah, Flame Strike isn't gonna do me much good right now. Fireball. Hit that for 1. Play our Water Elemental, and I could have killed it, but it would just come back, so there's no point. Instead, what I'm going to do is hope to get that into Flame Strike range for the following turn. So even if he does heal it, there's only so much he can do to keep it alive. He can Thought Steal for 2 more cards from me. There's not much that I have. I hope he doesn't get a counterspell, though, because that would really stink. Why would you use Kel'Thuzad to do that? I don't know. I do have another Kel'Thuzad and Kern and Sylvanas up my sleeve. And you actually will not have enough cards to bring all of them back. So you can kill my Kel'Thuzad and heal that, but guess what I will be able to do? You got it. That's fine. Because Kel'Thuzad can't... Actually, that's really good, because I'll clear his whole board. Kel'Thuzad can't bring anything back. Whoop! One of them gets buffed. Whatever. Sure. So, that happened. So now neither of us have Kel'Thuzads out on the board. Sludge Belcher. How did you get so many Sludge Belchers? Oh, you must have gotten one from me. That might be my Stalag. I'm not 100% sure on that. Alright, we will play Sylvanas here. Do I want to play Sylvanas? No, I'll play Karen, and I'll counterspell, and I'll slowly start working on clearing out that thing. So the Stalag's a bit annoying, but I bought myself a little bit of health, a little bit of time. The counterspell will hopefully prevent him from doing anything too drastic. He's going to start running out of cards soon, and so am I. We're both at 4. And I'm hoping to get Kel'Thuzad out there and get some good use out of it. I didn't want to play it this turn because he could kill it with Stalag. I mean, he'd lose Stalag, but he could kill it in a Spider or something. So this way, I might get some creatures out on the board. I guess he might have been testing to see if that's a Ice barrier. Now he's testing to see if that's a mirror image. And it's not. And it's not. He does kill that and heals that, which is super annoying. And plays a mad scientist, which does him absolutely no good. You know, Frost Nova's okay.
I have no time for games.
Boom. That buys me a little bit of time. So you might heal that up by a little bit, but that's fine, because I'll be able to kill it. And he plays an Undertaker. But now I could play Kel'Thuzad, and it'll be sweet, because this is what's going to happen. We'll play Kel'Thuzad. We'll kill this with Sylvanas. And we'll kill Stalag with Cairn, which gets me that. And at the end of the turn, I also get Cairn back. So now I get more creatures. And I still have a counter spell. And my opponent doesn't have that much stuff. So we just have 2 cards left. Death Lord, a little annoying. But I have too much crap on the board. So he's going to attack me directly. Not a big deal. I can work with this. I mean, I'm going to take damage, of course. He's going to heal himself. But I can clear this out. Especially if I play the Sludge Belcher, which basically means he's not going to be able to get by. I don't want to kill this off. It'll come back. I just don't want to, because I don't want to... Well, screw it. If I don't have any... I don't have a secret, but I put that out there for some reason. Let's go ahead and clear that out. And then we'll attack directly and see what happens. So I do have to kill him soon, but I think, yeah, I'm good. There's no way he can win. That was a fun game. Crazy. That like quadruple Kel'Thuzad is pretty ridiculous. So we'll say well played. And there we go. That was fun. Both practically ran out of cards. Got to really use duplicate and Kel'Thuzad's in there. And let's see if we can do that again. Or something comparable. What the hell does swarthy even mean? I only said it because it rhymes with worthy. Swarthy? Swarthy? I should look it up. I know words. I just don't know necessarily what they mean. I know words. I read book. Me smart. Mirror image. I'd like to say it means hairy, but I don't actually know if that's what it is. Mirror image counterspell. Karen Bloodhoof. I don't know. Yeah, I'll get rid of all those. And see if I can get creatures. Who am I playing against anyways? A Warlock. Blah. I mean, the Sludge Belcher's okay. Mirror image is nice. I mean, if it's a Murloc deck. Oh, fuck. There's a good chance I'll lose because of reasons. We'll start with the mirror image. We'll start picking off these Murlocs as best as possible. It's a 3-2. It's to be annoying and a dick about it. Boom. Alrighty. So, more Murlocs, more crap. Flame Strike would be nice, but I don't see that being in my future, unfortunately. I guess people still play Murloc decks, or are playing Murloc decks. Mirror Image I don't see as doing me that much benefit, but I can play Karantor Mage with Mirror Image, and that gets me 2 cards basically for the price of 1, so I'll do it. Yeah, that's annoying. That's annoying. I mean, all of this is annoying. Every single thing here is annoying. At least Mirror Image gets me another card. He's just testing the waters there. Unfortunately, that's what I get as a mirror image. So that thing's starting to get out of control and it's going to have to die. No. I can't even... Ugh. So freaking annoying. Well, this isn't terrible, the Frost Nova. What do I want to kill first? That's Battle Cry, so none of that will help me. If I kill this, it's a start. Frost Nova buys me a turn until... Or I can just Sludge Belcher this turn. If I Frost Nova and I coin, I can hit this for 1. And then if he doesn't kill my Kirantor Mage, I can hit it again for that and the Kirantor Mage. And it's something, at least. So I'm taking a wager here that he can't kill the Kirantor Mage. Or do something like that. Then again, I guess I could kill this. Well, if we freeze that, that buys me a little bit more time. This will debuff all of these things. Boom. I guess I'll hit that. See what else we get. Flame Strike would be really useful. Murloc decks, I mean, come on. It's bullshit. The funny thing is, this is easily counterable if you have the right kind of card combination. Unfortunately, I don't have the right card combination, and I'm going to die because even if I throw this out there, he can get past that pretty easily. So, I mean, I should just concede because there's no point. Yeah. Let's just concede. But yeah, this is really easy to counter if you specifically play against something like a Murloc deck. Lots of AoE, for example. But if you're playing with a more generalized deck and you're not doing a rush down yourself, very hard to play against. So, I don't know what the win percentage is for Murlocs. I wonder. Wonder if it's worth it. I don't think it is. I think at higher levels, it just doesn't work. Especially if your opponents are either playing really tight control with a lot of taunt or AoE, or are doing their own rush deck. Of course, rush has been nerfed a little, so who knows what the new meta's like. Well, we're playing against a shaman. This could be interesting. This could be a resurrect shaman with Kel'Thuzad, which would be fun in and of itself. I do like these cards, and I'm actually going to throw their Ethereal Arcanist back. Flame Strike is good, mostly because I'm more interested in Duplicate and then Water Elemental. So I can turn 2 Arcane Intellect, turn 3 Duplicate, turn 4 Water Elemental. Something along those lines. Turn 7 Flame Strike. Would Flame Strike have helped me last game? It would have, except I didn't make it to turn 7. So even having Flame Strike would not have helped me. What else could have helped me? More AoE, really. But mages actually don't have that much AoE. Flame Strike is the best. Shamans have the best AoE. With Lightning Storm and other things. Lightning Bolts, Forked Lightning, that sort of stuff. Paladins have really good AoE, especially if you look at a Quality Consecrate combo, because that can wipe out basically any combination of cards on the board, no matter what their health is, unless they have Divine Shield or something. My opponent's just going to summon a Stone Cloud Totem, leave it at that. I am going to coin Arcane Intellect because I can. Gets me 2 cards, Counterspell, and a Frostbolt, neither of which is that useful at this moment. But that's fine. Because what we're really going for is duplicate water elemental. That stinks. The unbound elemental could get out of control. You know, I would love to kill it. I could frostbolt. I wouldn't be able to kill it this turn. I could frostbolt it, but it wouldn't die. So we're gonna stick with this duplicate water elemental, because having more water elementals is just wonderful. They are really good. I mean, if I wanted to stretch it out, I could try to get Kern, but my only concern is that my opponent might have not that. That I don't care about as badly as if my opponent had if my opponent has a hex, in that which case I'll get frogs. So how do I counter that? Counterspell? I could do counterspell. I could kill that Pagel here. Let's take the chance that my opponent doesn't have hex. It's not great, but I'll risk it. And he played Nat Pagel even though I could have had Mirror Entity. It's a little dangerous, I guess. Ooh. Don't like. Bad touch. I can't really do Mirror. Yeah. Let's counterspell now. Let's frostbolt this thing. Let's kill that thing. See what happens. Work with what we have. I could whittle this down until I can flame strike, and that's a possibility. Another unbound elemental. Don't do whatever it is you're going to do. Ugh. Counterspell. Thank you. So he still takes the hit for... it still triggers these guys, which is really annoying. He does take the hit for overload. And then that gets triggered, which is unfortunate. Yeah. So here's what I'm going to do. Mirror Entity. Or I could Kern, and I wouldn't mind getting more Kerns. Kerns? Stop one of those. So I'll take some damage. He gets a card. But now I don't care as much if he kills Kern, or the water elemental, because whatever he kills... It's also very annoying. Whatever he kills, I'll get duplicates of. That's actually fine, because if you even still, if you kill it, I get duplicates, and that is a-okay with me. So watch what's going to happen next turn. That. And all is well. Nice. So that worked. And I got 2 Kerns out of that transaction, so I'm really happy with that. Good. Good. He plays Doomhammer. Don't. Rockbiter weapon. No, Feral Spirit. Okay. Whatever. I'm fine. I'm fine with that. We'll play our Kern. We'll play Mirror Image. We'll play more Mirror Image. Hopefully he doesn't have a Lightning Storm. But we'll get behind some Mirror Images. And we can do other stuff later on. I could play another Kern and a Secret next turn, which might be Ice Barrier. It's interesting. I wonder what kind of death rattles you have. So he's obviously going to clear out all my stuff here. That would be nice with Kern. Baron Rivendare. I just don't play it because it's so easy to kill. Let's throw up our Ice Barrier. Let's throw up a Mirror Entity because maybe we'll get something interesting. Let's kill this. And let's throw up Mad Scientist, because we can get more secrets. And I'm not against that. In fact, you could say I'm 100% for that. Nice. Nice. I got me a Kel'Thuzad to go along with my Karen. Yeah, go ahead, please do me that favor and kill it. Unless you silence Kel'Thuzad, you're only helping me out here. And duplicate and ice barrier, oh jeez. Alright, thank you. Oh. Oh, I gotta say sorry. That was too good. Too good, perfect mirror entity there. Nice. Alright, that went well. Let's do one more. That was too much fun. I have a feeling that this won't go as well because you can't beat that. That was just the perfect combination of Kel'Thuzads and Karens and other things, and I don't know. I'm smiling. Smiling over here because that was beautiful. Alpha Zone the Paladin. Here we go. Alright. Let's do this thing. I don't like much of this. This and duplicate is actually not terrible because that could put up a barrier and keep me safe for a long time, but I'm going to throw everything back. Live wild, live free, and see what happens. Unfortunately, none of these were really that useful because they're going to take a while before I can play them. Flame Strike is great, but turn 7. At turn 7 doesn't help me. Just want to reiterate that as I get a second freaking Flame Strike. And a Ruby and Egg, so you're one of those paladins. I don't know what I'm talking about. He can buff that up. Let's go ahead and see if we can't get cards we can play earlier, because this is a little ridiculous. And unfortunately that didn't help me. I was willing to use up a coin just to see if I can get something. Paladins have many ways of upping that or doing that, which will allow him to do stuff. Let's go ahead and try this again. What do we have? How many cards do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. So next turn we will have to play something, but that's fine. We'll probably play Water Elemental. Oh god. Damn it. You with your crap paladin. But you know what? I think this is a better starting hand. Play this. Let's get Mirror Entity out there. Maybe I should do Counterspell, but I'll save the Counterspell for later, when I have like Kern or something. Mirror Entity will hopefully get me another creature. Oh, he's just going to trade that for that. Okay. That won't trigger the Mirror Entity, which is good. And that's it. I can work with that. Ethereal Arcanist. Maybe. Water Elemental. Maybe. I have 2 Ethereal Arcanists right now. So yeah, let's go ahead and play one. Give me a 5/5. And so Mirror Entity could be really good, or it could be really bad. It's not good. I mean, that could trigger. So he can... And he's going to get a 4/4, which I'm actually not horribly against. That should trigger... Okay, triggers his, not mine. That's annoying. So what we'll do is play our Water Elemental and just kill that off with our hero ability. I've taken a lot of damage. I'm not liking it. The good news is, next turn I can Flame Strike. And at least clear those 2 out. And then we'll see what else we clear out after that. Those 3 things. Those 4 things. Anything else you got? Or are you just going to attack me directly? You're going to attack me directly because you're an ass. Alternatively, I could freeze everything and play something like a counter spell. Buy myself a turn, which I like. And I can freeze my opponent. I like doing this because he can get more creatures out on the board, which gives me a better opportunity. Well, to Flame Strike. I don't like that. Mirror Entity would have been wonderful. Duplicate doesn't help me. This is gonna hurt. If it doesn't kill me, though, I do have another Flame Strike, so... This will probably kill me. Yeah, it's gonna kill me. Damn it. Oh, come on. That's annoying. Mirror Entity would have been wonderful there. Of course, I didn't have it. Ice Block could have saved me if I did that instead of Counterspell, but who could have known that he's gonna rag? Let's do one more because that was also fun. These are all fun. Yeah, but that Ragnaros was shitty. Shitty. If I had mirror images, it would have been nice. Would have at least given me a chance. Alright. Or if I had any other creatures out on the board. Alright, we're playing against Angel Hair the Hunter. Or is it Angel Hair the Pasta? You be the judge. You know what? I'll get rid of Arcane Intellect. So early on, this is much better. Here's my control. This is what I want. Let me trade 1-for-1 for cards, or even better, and I can work with it. Plus, I noticed we've been going second a lot, which I appreciate. Thank you, game. That makes my life a lot better, because I do get the coin, and more importantly, my opponent does not. I don't know what the statistics are for win-loss ratios for people who go second, but I'd like to say that going second is the better option because you can't buff that up, so I'm not going to use a coin here. Going second is the better option because there's not that many turn 1 plays that are really worthwhile. That's annoying. But I have a solution. Yep. Frostbolt. So, no hyena for you. What do you say to that? Ba-doop boop. What else you got? Direwolf Alpha. Just won't give up, will you? Oh, good. I'm glad you use this flare now and not when I have secrets. Like so. So what I'm thinking is let's go ahead and kill this thing. And then I could mirror image here. Yeah, and buys me a turn. I could have fused Frostbolt, but I'll save Frostbolt. Instead, I will play Water Elemental and slowly pick off and kind of work on killing this thing. Ah, you... Okay, but that's why I saved the Frostbolt. So, it's all good. It's all good. Let's go ahead and Frostbolt that. Belt that. And we'll play our Mad Scientist to potentially get a useful secret. So yeah, Flare is really good against mages. But won't help in this particular instance. Okay, that wolf. Man, alright. I wonder what I got. Anything good? Mirror Entity could be useful. And at this point I will coin and play the Water Elemental because let's get a creature out there finally. I'm taking damage, and at this rate I'm never going to get anywhere. So, maybe the Mirror Entity will come in really handy. Ah, you poop. But that's it. No more flares. You're done. I have Flame Strike. Take that. And boom. No more spells, at least not next turn. And maybe I can start actually getting crap out here. Please let me start getting crap out here. Another direwolf, of course. Yeah, he's chipping away, and it's really annoying. Hunters have a great ability to do stuff like this. What we're going to do is Flame Strike, though. Let's get rid of both of those. And we'll also freeze our opponent, so no worrying about weapons. And now let's see what he does. So now I could work Kel'Thuzad in there. Multi-shot. Annoying. Plays a secret. Annoying. That could be explosive trap. Steady shot, but this is fine because what I can do is play Kel'Thuzad, and even if it is explosive trap, my Lothab will just come on back. It's fine. Lothab comes back in full health. So I have 5 turns, unless he's got more damage up his sleeve. Charge, Tundra Rhino, Unleash the Hounds. He's going to attack me directly, probably. Duplicate is nice, but unfortunately doesn't help me. So let's go ahead and do Mirror Entity. Let's see if I get anything useful. None of these are Arcane Intellect help me. I really could use Mirror Entity. No. Mirror Images. What am I going to do? Fireball. This thing, use my hero ability to kill one of these and hit him directly. I guess so. Honestly. You know what? Let's even do that. So I can buy myself another turn. So, just trying to stay alive long enough that I can win. Now he plays the Starving Buzzard, which is 5 mana, and does kill command to me. And then he's going to kill me. It's terrible. Hunters are still decently viable, apparently. Oh man, that sucked. And that's a loss. Well, with that, I'm going to put a break in this video. So folks, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please show your support. Leave a like, it helps me out a bunch. And subscribe if you haven't already. You get updates whenever I post new stuff. And as always, my name's Leducium. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you guys tuning in. And I'll see you folks next time. Later.